Hey guys, Alex here. Finally, after almost 2 years of talking about Western Governors University and how to hack college degrees and graduate fast, I am finally a WGU graduate, pending final graduation audit. I've completed all the courses in the degree program, everything is marked as passed. And here I am, finally, after almost 2 years of discussing WGU, I finally have a degree from the school. Now, before, I still did the college hacking method. I got a Thomas Edison State University degree in 1 year, a computer science degree. So I'm very familiar with degree hacking strategies. I'm very familiar, something I like to call degree boosting actually. I'm trying to, put the degree hacking term under the bed because universities do not like that term at all. They frown on it very hardcore. So degree boosting is what I personally like to call it. And degree boosting is something I've been talking about on this channel for almost 2 years. Now, I did it at a different school, at Thomas Edison, which I still talk about a lot. But the school I talk about a lot of the time is WGU. But I never formally had a WGU degree until now. I did spend time at the school in 2 different bachelor's programs, but I switched to Thomas Edison to graduate a little faster. So here I am, almost 2 years later, and I finally have my WGU degree. I'll have it soon, and I want to thank all you guys for, supporting me over these couple years. And I just want to let you guys know that you can do it too. So it took me, I didn't put the time frame in the title of this because I don't want to advertise, hey, you can complete this degree in 1 month, 2 months, whatever. But it did only take me about 2 months. Now, I did have a lot of prior knowledge about software engineering already, a lot of prior knowledge about engineering, a lot of prior knowledge about coding, etc. Right? I'm very experienced in it. So it did only take me 2 months because, as you know, with WGU degrees, you can complete degrees really, really fast. So that's one of the great things about WGU is if you already have the knowledge, you can complete these courses extremely fast. For example, I think back in the day, like multiple years ago, it must have been 3-4 years ago now, but Josh Madakor did the WGU Cybersecurity Masters in just 12 days, pending final grades. How would he do that in 12 days? That means he had extreme amounts of knowledge for that degree already. And he probably spent 15 hours a day doing that degree in those 12 days. So it is possible to get these degrees done fast. I see many people do a bunch of the bachelor's degrees in one term. The MBA I see done in 2 months all the time. The software engineering master's, which I completed, you can do if you have prior experience, you can do it in 2-3 months. Also, even if you don't have prior experience for this software engineering master's, I still think you could probably do it in one term, like 6 months, although you'd probably be cutting it a little close. You'd have to invest a lot of time into the school. But overall, it was a great program. I'm going to make a separate video talking about the WGU Software Engineering Masters, and I'm going to review every course. I'm going to review the whole program, and that'll be coming in a future video. So I'm not going to talk about the program in specific for this video. I just wanted to say that I have graduated, and it's been a long journey to get a master's degree, to complete this whole degree boosting cycle of getting a bachelor's and a master's. It's been an amazing run. I also do what I preach, right? I have completed a bachelor's by doing this degree boosting method, right? I completed a bachelor's fast in 1 year. I completed a master's in a couple months. I do what I preach, right? I wouldn't be sitting here preaching the things that I preach and showing you guys the things that I do without actually accomplishing them. So what I want to hear from you guys in the comment section is, did you attend Western Governors University or any of these degree boosting type of schools? Did you attend any of these schools, especially WGU? If you did, leave a comment down below. What degree did you get? Did you attend WGU? How long did it take you? How was your experience? I'm really curious to know. It's really good information for me to know. I love to hear your guys' thoughts about the school. WGU is just one school I never really hear any bad things about, to be honest with you. Every once in a blue moon, sure, but the feedback is always overwhelmingly positive. So if you guys can leave a comment down below, and whether or not you used ACE credits too, that'd be great. So just leave a comment down below and let me know your experience. My experience at WGU was terrific. Some of the courses were pretty challenging, of course, is something you're going to experience in a master's degree program. And I've always had a great experience at the school. My program mentor was absolutely fantastic. I don't know if she would want me to mention her by name on the video, so I'll keep that reserved. But she was absolutely amazing. I've only had like a handful of conversations with her, but a truly amazing person who I appreciate a lot. I didn't really talk to any of my course instructors for the most part. I think I might have emailed one or two of them, but for the most part, I didn't really talk to them much. I kind of just did everything on my own. But I'll review that in the degree video that I'm going to make probably sometime next week or a couple of weeks from now. And you guys can see me review every course. I will be walking the stage probably. So I've kind of already booked my airline ticket to Chicago. I was hoping there'd be a West Coast one like Las Vegas or California because I live in California, or even Arizona or Denver. Like I was really hoping there'd be like a graduation around there. I guess I just missed the Seattle one. The next West Coast one probably isn't going to be till March, and I'm not sure if I want to wait like 7 to 8 months to walk the stage. It seems kind of redundant. So I'm debating just going to Chicago. You know, I have free miles on my airline, free miles on my card. So I was like, hey, just take a free flight to Chicago, have a good trip. You know, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not saying for sure I'm going to go, but it is booked. So I really would love to see you guys there who's going to graduate and finally interact with some of you guys. You know, some of you have been watching me for up to a couple of years now, and I would love to meet some of you guys that are also planning to graduate in Chicago. I think the night before graduation, there's like a cool thing they're doing the night before where it's, you know, it's like a mixer basically. So we can all experience that and have some good times and some good talks, etc. So if you guys are going to go to Chicago to graduate, leave a comment down below. I would love to meet you guys. I would love to interact with you guys. And yeah, just have a good time, obviously. So we're all going to be WGU graduates, and I would love to hear what degree you did and your experiences in your degree. I actually find that fun conversation, to be honest. You know, I'm not a big fan of small talk, but like to me, that's not small talk. I actually find it like pretty fascinating what you learned in your degree and your overall experience, and you know what you vision yourself doing going forward. Like what kind of jobs are you interested in? Do you want to go straight into a master's? These are things I'm like interested in you about, right? So I want to hear like your life goals and things like that. It's very fascinating to me. So overall, I can't wait to finally walk the stage because I never did it for my bachelor's. I graduated from Thomas Edison State University, which is, I live in California. New Jersey's on the complete opposite side of the country. You know, at the time I didn't really have money either. So it's like, do I really want to travel all the way across the country, spend a bunch of money just to do that? And I decided against it. So I wish I did though, because I kind of regret it. But now I'm going to have a WGU Master's, and I really don't want to make the same mistake again. And so I really look forward to walking the stage. And I think it's like a once in a lifetime experience that you guys should all take advantage of, right? Don't do what I did, okay? Don't skip your bachelor's walking just because you don't want to spend the money. Like, find the one that's closest to you. You know, if you got a little bit of money to spend, then I would recommend doing it because it's a once in a lifetime experience and you'll feel pretty proud of yourself. And it's one of those joys in life where you only get to experience once or twice, maybe a few times at the most. You know, like a wedding, right? Like there's things in your life that are going to be like one time, and this is one of those things. So I would highly encourage you guys to, you know, take advantage of it and walk that stage and be proud of your accomplishment. Now, if you guys are wondering some general advice, how you can graduate WGU and how to graduate fast, I'm trying to make this a video that's not about like trying to do that, but I have plenty of videos and resources that you can check out that you've probably already checked out where it shows you how to graduate fast. For the bachelor degree programs, you would transfer in a bunch of ACE credits from places like study.com, which I'll leave a link to the description, discount to study.com, and a bunch of transfer spreadsheets you can use from my website, majormash.com. This helps you graduate WGU in one term, or at least 2 terms. So basically, you'll go get ACE credits for 3 to 5 months, and then you'll spend 1 term at WGU, which is 6 months, and then you can have a bachelor's in 1 year. So that's the method for the bachelor's degrees. For the master's, you don't transfer in ACE credits, you just do all the courses. But a lot of the courses you can do pretty fast if you're already knowledgeable about the material. You can just skip the course material, which is the best thing about WGU, is you can just hop right into the assignment if you already know it. You don't have to like do a bunch of quizzes. You don't have to read the textbook. If you already know the material, you can just hop right into it. And that's the great thing about WGU. It is competency based. I personally think every school in the world should be competency based, right? Why learn something if you already know it? Like if you're forced to take that class and you already know the material, why can't you test out of that class? Or why can't you do the essay right away? Like, why can you not skip to the final essay right away if you're really experienced in the subject, right? I think WGU is going to change the entire college model. I'm a big WGU fan. WGU is also highly aware of me. And like I said, I send a lot of enrollments to that school. I send over 350 to over 400 enrollments to WGU a month. And I'm very proud of that because I think it changes a lot of people's life. I really think that WGU is a great school that offers some great programs and it leads to good careers. So WGU, even though I'm not affiliated with the school at all, never been affiliated, guys. I've never even had a business conversation with them, and that is real talk. I recommend them because I think they're worth it. I recommend them. And if that ever changes, I'll let you know and give you guys transparency. But overall, I think they're worth it, and they're a great school, and they have great programs that can change your life because people don't want to wait 4 years to change their life. They want to change their life in 2 years or less, right? You don't want to wait 4 years to change your life. You also don't want to spend $50,000 on a degree. You want to spend less than $15,000. You want to spend 2 years or less and then change your career and change your life, right? That's why most people attend WGU. So WGU, highly recommended school. You guys should go there. In my opinion, if you don't already have a degree and you really want to change your career, change your life, and stop living paycheck to paycheck, okay? No more paycheck to paycheck living. Go get your college degree. If you guys need my advice on anything, let me know, comment down below, and I'll do my best to answer you. Once again, thank you guys for all the support over the years. And finally, I can say I'm a WGU graduate, pending final audit. Thank you guys so much. Take care.